Hi guys, my name's Emma and let's talk spooky stuff. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about the French film Evolution. This is not the 2001 film Evolution, don't worry. This film is from 2015 and fun fact, it was actually shot in Spain on the Canary Islands. And it was shot there because they knew they wouldn't get permission from the French Film Commission, I guess, whoever lets them, the government, to work with kids in the standard that they did. The story is about a boy who lives on a secluded island with his mum. One day he goes into the ocean and he sees what he thinks is a dead body. Things transpire and he starts to question his own existence and the world that he lives in. Is everyone lying to him? Why is he getting operated on? Why is everyone getting operated on? And what for? Before I go any further, I want to explain to you guys, the director says that this film is actually not about the storyline at all. So if you've seen this film and you're a little bit confused, don't worry. It is about feelings and emotions, and that's pretty much it. In saying that, the film is not very dialogue heavy. It is just a beautiful movie that is meant to symbolize maternity and relationships. I don't want to go too far, but it's just more of a symbolic film. So as you can imagine, it is very, very, very slow, but don't worry, there is, I think, at least 2 horror scenes that I can think of in my head that were quite disturbing. It's one of those films that kind of sneak up on you and give you those like disturbing chunks, bites, I don't know what you want to call it. It's got one of those. And I didn't really mind this film too much because it was beautiful. It was actually quite calming and eerie at the same time, and a little bit jarring. The acting was really, really good, but also it was quite a short film. I think it went for 70 minutes. So, you know, an hour and 10 minutes is not much to watch a film. And for my Australian friends, you can find this on Stan. I'm not sure about you guys everywhere else, but definitely check out your streaming networks where you are. This film reminds me of Goodnight Mummy in a way, just because it is a little boy who's questioning his surroundings, and it's that kind of point of view and innocence, and the mum is very creepy. So it's got that kind of feel and aspect to it, and it also has some surgical content. I don't know, you get to see some icky things that I didn't want to see because I don't like that kind of stuff. I feel like it looked really realistic, and I'm pretty sure it was real. I don't know, just watch it and find out. As I said, the film is not so much about the storyline, and watching it, it seemed a little bit clear, then jarring, then clear, and then falling apart, and then I don't know what's going on, but I know this is meant to mean something. And because of that, I went and read a few things by the director, and this really interesting article that she did with The Guardian. I wanted to read like a little bit of what she said because I think it's perfect and I cannot say it better than her own words. She said that people didn't understand what the script was about. The film is about sensations, emotions, not storytelling. So people had to bring their imagination to the table. We really tried to explain it, but it's the sort of film, if you start, the whole thing collapses like a house of cards. Let me tell you, this film is definitely not for everybody, and I know that probably 50-60% of you guys probably won't enjoy this film. But if you want to sit back and watch something that's kind of slow and just get into the calmness of the ocean, because it's just ocean sounds galore, this film is very natural, interesting, eerie, and I think it would be really inspiring for some people who, I know some of you guys are actually filmmakers yourself. It's definitely good to watch something a little bit different every once in a while, and I love that about horror because we have the best subgenres, we have the most subgenres, so why not take advantage of that? I didn't enjoy this film as much as I thought I would, but it was interesting, and like I said, love to watch something new. So for that, I'm gonna give it a personal score of 5, I'm gonna give it a scare score of 3, and I'm gonna give it originality score of 8. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Let me know if you've seen this film, Evolution, and I'll talk to you guys very soon. Stay spooky. Bye.